Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Do not forget to subscribe. So today I am going to be having a look at Gyeon Wet Coat. Already know this product really well, and for me this is one of the best spray and rinse sealants, wet coats on the market. And I will link in the description or somewhere the video I did a couple of years ago testing a whole load of these spray and rinse products. Why did this win? So it wasn't the cheapest, but it's not that expensive. I think this bottle, 500ml bottle, cost about £13.50. You can buy a litre of it for 18, 19 quid, I believe, and you could even get a bulk size of it, and you could even buy a concentrated product. I think it's called Wet Coat Essence. And normally I always buy concentrates. That's my golden rule. If there's a concentrate available, buy it. But I just haven't bought it. For some reason I like the idea of it just being ready to go. But I should really check out the Essence because you can save money on the cost. Now, so what is this car all about? What's this product all about? Let's just go and use it. So you use it to a car after you've washed it and the car's wet and you want to top up the protection. The key things really are to have the product in one hand, and I think having your spray gun in the other. I'm going to struggle with that with this camera, so I'm going to have to break the rules. But you could also go another level and get like a Gyeon microfiber cloth there, like the one underneath, and get it soaking wet and just spread the product to get a better film. So you can do that. Perfect conditions today, even though the sun is out, the car's in the shade and it's cold. So I haven't got to worry about, this product. You want to be careful with it in the heat, but you can still apply it in the heat. You just have to be a bit more careful and don't put it onto a hot panel and leave it. Put it onto a hot panel and rinse straight away. So if we look at our hydrophobicity, there's something there, but it's quite decent on the bonnet. We've got protection on there, but we want to boost it up. So let's spray this on. It says use it really sparingly. If you put too much on and you're rinsing, you're seeing loads of white come off, like white water. You've used too much. So really, if we just spray there, just so we've got a little bit of the film along the top of the panel, we immediately rinse it down the car. Look at the way it bombs. See that? Boom. So all risk is now gone, and that's just using a little bit. And you can actually see a little bit more shine on there, can't you? Which is kind of cool. Now you want to go ahead and do that over the whole car. And really, I'm gonna put this down just so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go on full pan. Pick up the cowl. And it's really that easy to add the hydrophobicity. So you can see right there where I put a really good spray of it, got really good hydrophobicity. Up here, which is higher, where I didn't put any, there's no product there. But then there, so there is a little knack. There's a little knack to putting it on, and you do just want to mist. And now we've got the hydrophobicity on all of that wing, so we can carry on round. This is going to be tricky. Let's put the gun down. Here we go. And I try and keep it off of the glass as well. You know, because it's a product we'll talk about in a second that I think hardens off. So just tiny little miss over this car. It's clean and wet. I'm sort of doing half pumps there. And we'll spray it down. See where it's starting to kick in. Just that little bit of dwell time seems to help it as well. And that is enough. Less is more, or less is safer. If you go hurling this on, especially in the summer, that's when you'll get risks. So let's just... And what we'll do is put some on here. It's got to get through that water film and get to the panel. So let's just, there we go. Look at it. You can see how concentrated it is. It just splits all that water. There's something, look at the way it does that. And now we'll blast off away from the windscreen backwards. Probably a bit too much water on that roof. Let's keep going though. A little bit here. Half squirts. Some of you say I'm using too much, I'm not. There we go. Let's get this roof as well. I bet it works better when there's less standing water. Just little half squirts. That's much better, yeah. Got better results with less water actually on that other side. Look at that, big difference actually. We've done this, right, let's blast this off. Oh, need to go around the other side. Yeah, interesting. So if you can just mist it on a panel where there's not a big coat of water, you'll get better results. Yeah, it's really good there. Lovely. Lovely, where it's all run down, it's really bonded well there. Nice. Yeah, when you've got that film on the roof, so got a much better application on this side with less film. So let's just mist two, and we'll just do one there, and then 1, 2, 1 there. We've done, I don't think we've done the bonnet, have we? I can't go. Going a bit senile. Oh, we did, no, don't know. Let's just do it. See it melt the water. I can't remember, I think I've done that side, don't I? Be fine, don't I? Here we go. Let's get all this off. So you can use less than I've used if you want. Look at that, really got a good amount of it there. And there. Very concentrated. Look at that. get the idea. Wow, yeah, really good, really strong there. And of course, now that you've applied that to the car, it's really important. Let's just get all our buffing towels. You can use any of these, but I'll just use a little Supersaurus one. Make sure that doesn't blow away. Just a demo. Once you've got that fresh paint, fresh protection on. Oh, I've got wet feet. It's just, oh, it's so nice to dry. It's really nice. It's really easy to dry. It's just like no streaking. I love this product. It's such a good product. I should use it more. It's such a good product. And you get the idea, and I'm going to dry that quickly for all those water spots dry, although I'm not on the timer. I just want to conclude. I'll grab the bottle. Just want to conclude, actually, the main reason I like this product. So there's lots of products on the market that you can use in a similar way, spray them on, and they create hydrophobicity on the car, and they bond the cationic component, bonds to the paintwork, adds hydrophobicity. There's a lot that do that, and there's ones that even bead more and are more powerful than this, like this dry and shine stuff. It's cheaper, it's more powerful, it reacts quicker, you'll probably see the parting of the water quicker, and that's a great product. I think that came second. And I mentioned it's cheaper. There's the reason this one won, and it's one reason, and one reason alone, really, beyond all the other things. In fact, it's more than one reason. If we go down here and look on here, durability 4 out of 6 stars, so it's probably going to last 3 months. Come on, focus. Where's the focus? Gloss. Why is it not focusing? Let's use my Neos to get the focus. Oh, never mind. Beading. Gloss 4 out of 6. Beading 5 out of 6. Hardness 1 out of 6. So it's not like a ceramic coating. But self-cleaning 5.5 out of 6. And this one, because it was the only one of all those spray sealants, when I sprayed them on a test panel out there and left them outside under a tree, when I rinsed them down, Wet Coat was the only one that was still repelling all the water. The rest of them looked like they'd failed. But then when I washed the panel back, the rest of them, some of the other ones came back and beaded, might have even beaded more than the Wet Coat, but they were buried under all the dirt, whereas this was the one that wasn't. So it's like the first time on the channel where I've actually seen evidence of some self-cleaning. So that panel must have been cleaner for it to still bead without me washing it. So it actually has self-cleaning. Another thing I noticed is after I've dried the car and I feel the paintwork, it feels lovely and slick, really does. And it's this hardening. The old bottle of Wet Coat, the previous version, used to be a see-through bottle. And the little film at the top of the bottle that mixed with the air used to get like a scum line on it where it would react with the air and harden off. And people would think that's a problem with the product, but it's just the nature of the beast. That's how it cures. So what I think I was seeing was the product harden with the air, you know. So when you spray this onto your car, I believe it goes on there, you spread it with the water, you buff it and dry your car, and the film that's left then hardens off and creates like a coating, not like a ceramic coating, but some clever material with self-cleaning. And you can use it on your wheels as well. So I've got ceramic coating on all wheels. So I know that if I use this on there, I'm also going to maintain the self-cleaning. So it's a really good product to maintain a coating with as well. But it's a really good product to maintain anything with. So, and it's so easy to use. So it's as soon as I start talking again, I'm going to sneeze. So for me, it's like one of very few 5-star products for the reasons I've given you. Just really good results. Some people complain and say they have problems with streaking, but if you use it properly, you're absolutely fine. What you want to be careful with... There it goes, it's out. You've got to be careful in the summer of like spraying it onto drier panels and then working your way around the car, and by the time you got back to the start, game over. It's dried, you can't spread it, and you're going to have streak marks after you buff. But if you do what I've just done now and spray it onto water, yeah, you're going to thin it out a little bit more. Like I saw different consistencies where I had a big film of water that side and virtually no water, and it's given me better beading there. So it's just tweaking it to get the right balance, you know, when you apply it. So maybe I could go again, just squirt another bit on that side, you know, play around with it till you got it how you want it, buff the car down, and you're done. It's a great product, it really is. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll stick a link for it in the description. I'm not sure if you can get 10% off, but try the code Forensics10. It might not be discountable with Gyeon, so if it isn't, then just buy a bottle for £13.50 and then you'll probably be hooked. Take care, guys. See you later.